I'm going to talk about some cognitive biases that algorithms tend to exploit. As humans, we are predisposed to cognitive processing that simplifies the consumption of mass data into manageable outputs. First, confirmation bias, favoring your existing beliefs. So you'll likely favor content that confirms your existing beliefs. And algorithms perpetuate confirmation bias because it keeps serving you videos that are relevant to you. And what is relevant to you? Well, things that are in line with your beliefs. The effect heuristic. So this is you making quick decisions based on how you feel at the moment. So for example, if you're on Instagram, you may buy an item that you see on there because you feel this compulsion to buy it. So you're basing your decision based on how you feel in the now. Even if it's not a rational decision, it's still something that you do. If you weren't to even be on social media that day, maybe you would have never even saw that item. But it created some sort of emotion within you, whether it's what the ad said, maybe it's the product, maybe it's the offer, maybe it's the social proof behind the product. Whatever it is, it created a feeling within you and you acted on impulse. So that's the effect heuristic. Another one is attentional/salience bias. We focus on some things more than other things, of course, and we focus on things that are relevant to us. So you're more likely to just focus on posts and topics that are relevant to you in some sort of way. Related to salience bias, just because a video stands out to you and you want to click on it because you see some sort of relevance there, it doesn't actually mean that it's worth your attention. It may just be clickbaity. Another one is authority bias. Just because someone, has some authority cues doesn't necessarily mean that they are someone, that doesn't necessarily mean their information is as accurate as you may think. Just because someone has a large amount of subscribers, and I say this as someone with a good amount of subscribers, just because someone has degrees, just because someone has a PhD, just because someone has a lot of social proof, doesn't automatically mean they're right about every single thing. Because halo effects get created, and then you start to assume that this person knows so much. You may even project their knowledge on one area to another area. For example, let's say you come across a doctor online and he's very knowledgeable about neck pain, right? And he's actually really good. Like, it's very accurate information. I think that's great. But just because he knows a lot about that, let's say he starts a podcast, you start listening to his podcast, he has a halo effect now in your mind. And just because he knows a lot about neck problems, you're going to assume he knows a lot about something like racial tensions.